Now, I've I've seen 40,000. I've put my note in a chart of 40,000 patients in the last 40 years. And that doesn't make me a super expert. It just makes me 40,000 more patients than the average person. But what's here is when we re-empower someone from the ground, like, you know what? You don't have to be mentally ill anymore. Or when we get that sometimes receiving the diagnosis and then the associated conventional treatment actually perpetuates the conditions they're marketed to deal with. When we get that crazy phenomena in place, because that is a crazy phenomena, but oh yeah, that, Dr. Fred, makes some real sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And, to be clear for anybody who's listening, who's on the edge of like jumping through
Yeah,
the computer screen,
yeah,
um, I don't think either of us are saying that the things that come along with the diagnoses are not real.
no,
It's
they're very
that
real.
by giving your power away to the diagnosis instead of working within the framework that you have as a human to be the most productive, you are doing yourself and the world a disservice because now all these gifts that you have that you're supposed to be sharing with the world are locked inside of this diagnosis instead of saying, this is the way my brain works. And this is how I'm going to work within that because I now know the information. And
Yeah.
so I think or the other side of that is, oh, I can have anxious feelings without having anxiety? I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Exactly. Or I can feel entirely helpless, hopeless, and befuddled. I can feel aimless. I can feel completely confused. I can feel totally furious. I can feel like so sad, or I can feel like so afraid. So I can feel terrified. I can feel uneasy in a crowd. I can sometimes not complete my tasks. I can have trouble sleeping. There's others like I can have rapid moving thoughts. I can even hear voices. And the answer is yeah. That's right. That's called human. And it does not diminish the power of any of those experiences. I cannot say that loud enough because that's the weird translation that happens that makes people think they need to come through the screen.